Okay guys, I printed the dresser drawers and I'll show you that I made the bottom one removable. Let me think. So Henry, what's behind drawer number one? Bendy plush. What's behind drawer number one? Alice, why is your halo in here? You need to put your halo back on, Alice. What else is in drawer number one? I think there's a book in there. Why, yes, it's The Illusion of Living by Joey Drew. You know, I once had a delusion of living. Bada bing, bada boom. Tough crowd, tough crowd. Now for the gory details. The dresser drawers from Bendy. And I'm going to 3D print them, but I'm not going to make all these drawers removable. Only the bottom one am I going to modify the design so that it can actually come in and out. So it looks a little more authentic. So what I have to do is I have to cut out this bottom drawer and print it separately. There's a million different ways you could do this. I'm just guessing where it's located in here, and I'm going to do a difference with OpenSCAD. Okay, so there it is with the section cut out. And I will print this as one model, and then I will print the drawer by it separately. So let me do an intersection and cut out, and there's the drawer all cut out. I did an intersection and then difference to that to put in my hole inside the drawer. And I know it overhangs a little bit. That's because these drawers are actually crooked and my cube is not. So there it is with the drawer missing. If you printed this upright, you would have all these overhangs that you would have to support as you printed them. Anytime you have something like this, it is going to air print. And when I mean air print, I mean that the filament has nothing to fall onto. Gravity will pull it down and it will look ugly. So one thing you learn about 3D printing is either you put supports all over the thing or you cut it in such a way that you can put it together without supports. And that is why I do that a lot. This underneath here, it would air print. You could try to bridge across there and cool it off so that it doesn't sag too much, but probably have problems doing that. So I will cut it. And to cut it, we do this. So we rotate it. And we're going to rotate it around the y-axis, I guess, by 90 degrees. See, I think I got to do both x. Okay, there you go. And then, now that it's on its back, you could support just the whole back, but that would be a lot. For now, I'm going to cut. And we find roughly the center of this. Looks like about 27, maybe a little lower. Actually, what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to print it like so, ignoring the back. And if I feel like it, I'll print the back at another time. It's no big deal. I could put the back on later, or I could just push it up against the wall and nobody will know. Perform a cut. All right, like I say, you can get rid of this. I could have told it not to use it first place. And then I'm going to add my drawer and make sure my drawer is the right size, which it's not going to be because I scaled this to 80%. So I'm scaling that to 80%. And that's what I'm going to print. Let's see. Okay, something I'm going to try in the slicer program is I am going to add a modifier so that I can print less infill at the bottom. And then when I get up to here where I'm going to need some support, I increase my infill. We're going to try that. And then I also change my layer height. I know there's a new setting that I have to get the newest version of Slicer, but right about here I changed from 0.3 to 0.2 to get a little bit smoother detail on the drawers. Could be a lot lower. I still want to just print this kind of fast, so that's why I did that. So that's what it's going to look like, hopefully. Let's throw it on the printer. Time lapse with my big heavy cell phone. Yeah, I got to get a dedicated camera so I don't have to keep taking my cell phone off and missing some of the print. The extra infill did a pretty good job. It's way too thick. I didn't need to do this as thick. I used way too much plastic, and it took over an hour to print. Anyway, I didn't end up with saggy drawers, and that's a good thing. Yeah, we don't want saggy drawers. Not on my videos.